Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everybody, it is Thursday, which means it's also almost Friday, and it is a special Friday.
Oh, we only have one more sleep until Halloween. Do you count things by sleeps?
No, I never knew this until I met you, and I actually love this, because it's such a good way, because otherwise when you say you're this many days away, do you count the day that you're counting?
Exactly, it gets so confusing.
But if you count it by sleeps,
then
confusion taken away.
See, so one more sleep until, because we could say one more day, but is it today?
No,
it's one more day until Halloween?
It confuses everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not really one full day.
It's one more sleep until Halloween, and you know we like to go big around here. Oh yeah.
That's right. So, you know, we have gone spooky with classic monsters. Was that last year? It feels like forever ago. Was that a lifetime ago?
No, we were monsters last year. I was Frankenstein.
Right.
And you were Bride of Frankenstein. Remember all the makeup involved in that?
I do remember.
Oh my gosh, I was green for days.
And then we were our fun classic cartoon characters and favorite TV shows.
And then characters from Clue. So we were solving mysteries. Oh, well, look at this when we went down the yellow brick road.
That was a lot of fun too.
It was.
We had a great
truly,
time.
the Frankenstein one was the most involved of any of the costumes I've been involved with.
One of the pictures we have not shared, but I know you shared on social media, was the year in the pandemic when we went as
first responders.
As frontline workers.
You were a firefighter.
And in fact, the city of Pittsburgh allowed me to borrow like full-on, real live bunker gear. It wasn't like a plastic costume.
No, it was real.
It was real and it was heavy.
That's what I remember you saying, because the year before I was the Cowardly Lion, or 2 years before, and
right.
What I remember about that costume I was sweating buckets. I thought I was gonna pass out before the hour was over. So, let's talk about what we're doing tomorrow.
That's right. So we've been giving you very small hints as what Team PTL will be, and some of you guessed it right on our Facebook page.
A couple people did.
Just a couple people. So we're gonna narrow it down now to 4 possible themes that it could be.
So we want to put you to the test. We want to have you guess live as we're on the air now. So scan the QR code on your screen right now, or go to kdka.com/connect. So let's bring back those hints that we've given already.
Okay, so we've told you that it's a Disney classic.
True.
And that it's an old movie but has had remakes.
True. And our costumes are timeless. Those are the 3 hints. So we're going to give you some options now. 4 options to vote on. So do you think we are characters from Alice in Wonderland,
Beauty and the Beast,
Peter Pan,
or Cinderella?
So let us know what you think. We're going to check in on the voting a little bit later on, but we really want to get you involved in it. And we're not really going to reveal the actual answer until tomorrow.
We just want to see
we need to keep it a secret, but we want to see how many people figure it out.
You know what's really funny is, speaking of Cinderella, we were talking about Cinderella yesterday when or was it 2 days ago? See, how many sleeps ago was it? When
it's two sleeps ago. No, I have no idea what you're talking about yet.
When we had Yachtly Crew here and the hat fit you, the captain's hat fit you.
Well,
and I was like, it's like Cinderella finding
it's just like Cinderella, yes. Although the captain's hat I had to undo it for it to even fit.
Right.
I got a very big head. Oh my God.
I know.
All right, hey, there is a lot of talk lately about the top trending Halloween costumes. I mean, I think people want to know what is popular. What are other people thinking? So Google Trends recently released this interactive feature. We want to share it with you because it shows the most searched costumes in every region of the country. And I think this is interesting.
Okay, so this is how it works. This is the map, and you have to scroll over to certain areas, to the regions. You could also type in the zip code and you'll see what the top trending looks are. I don't play around with Google Trends enough.
No, because it is fascinating.
Yeah.
Because they'll give up all this information that they have gathered about our searches, and they're calling this the Frightgeist, kind of like the Zeitgeist, only the Fright Geist, because it's Halloween. Anyway.
Thank you for explaining that, Mr. Highfield.
I feel like I didn't need
Where
to.
would we be without a little mansplaining today? I don't know. Go ahead.
I'm here for you, apparently.
Thank you.
All right, let's show the Pittsburgh area. And no surprise, K-pop Demon Hunters dominating the charts, along with La Boo Boo and Glinda from Wicked.
I've had
all good
some
choices.
Friends who have gone to some kids' Halloween parties so far. You know, there's some trunk or treats that have happened and some other kids' Halloween parties. And the amount of braids, you haven't watched K-pop Demon Hunters.
No, but I'm intrigued. I keep hearing more and more about it.
Their hair is amazing. And so the lead singer, I think her name is Remy, she has purple, is it Remy? I don't know. She has.
Kristen very definitively saying.
She knows. It has this big. She has this big purple braid that comes through, and it's like all the way down.
So we're going to see a lot of those going house to house.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, now let's check to the east. They're calling this the Altoona region, and it's so interesting that it could be that different. Britney Spears at the top of the list here, then a ballerina, Velma from Scooby-Doo.
How is
She's
this?
Gaining traction in Altoona right now.
Interesting.
Which I love Velma from Scooby-Doo. I think it's the best costume because it's instantly recognizable.
And Luigi from Super Mario Bros.
Yes, yeah. All right, now let's go north to the Erie area. K-pop Demon Hunters coming up there too.
And what else do we have? Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee.
And a plague doctor made the top 5.
Like, as in a doctor who fought the bubonic plague.
And now, is this
Why
is this
in
based
Erie is
on
that
like
hot
I'm typing
right now?
into Google, or is this like on actual purchases in the area
No,
based
it's
on
Google searches. Yeah, we don't know whether they purchased these.
So, I mean, is someone just typing into Google plague doctor, or are they searching plague doctor costume? Because those are two different things.
Well, that's true. Now, I don't know. Either way, I think we should be concerned about the folks
what's happening in Erie. I think so too.
All right. Anyway, it's really cool if you want to check it out. Google Trends, Fright Geist, and just put that into the search bar. It'll take you right there, and you can mess around and look at it.
Of course, we are very excited for tomorrow, our PTL Halloween Spectacular, and we have to tell you that as much as we are looking forward to tomorrow, I can't wait for Monday.
Oh yeah, we mentioned this earlier this week, and if you're really watching closely, you already know. But Dr. Lori is going to be here in person with us once again. We learn so much from her all the time, but she's going to be here right here in the studio. We're going to hear all about her new show.
Can't wait for this.
And we're going to play, of course, What's It Worth in person. I want to start bringing things in just from the house.
Just to have her look at them.
Like, hey, Dr. Lord, during commercial break, can you look at this too?
You know what?
What about this?
I wonder, so a neighbor of mine went thrifting and she found what she thinks is a very expensive dress, but it was hemmed at the bottom. And I feel like a lot of people who go thrift shopping, you find something that's a designer and maybe it's a little vintage. You wonder, is it worth anything if it's been hemmed or altered in any state? So
bring it in.
Should I bring it in?
Have Dr. Lori look at it. So tune in on Monday for that because we're excited about it.
A whole hour with her.
Oh, we certainly could. She's full of knowledge.
I know.
She knows so much stuff.
So earlier this week, actually, on Talk Pittsburgh, Mikey dropped some knowledge that apparently Halloween is one of the loneliest days of the year.
Why?
Do you want to know about this? I had no idea. She said that it's because, you know, if families are coming to the door and trick-or-treating, it can make you feel like, oh, gosh, I want that too for me.
Yeah, I don't have a family, right?
Right, or if you don't have a Halloween party to go to, or if you don't, so you're just sitting home alone and the doorbell just keeps ringing.
I think holidays in general can be like that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, think about Valentine's Day, or think about Christmas and Thanksgiving, too.
Well, and that's what she
all right,
said.
You know what? Now, all of a sudden, now I'm depressed, Heather.
Don't be depressed. Yes, and you're right. This Halloween kind of kicks off the holiday season in a way, so you kind of head towards those feelings. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. That's not what this is about. This is actually about how opposites attract. So just go out there looking for your person.
So yeah, people, I mean, like to have someone, like to be in a couple during the holidays sometimes to enjoy it. So Tucker Research did this survey. They found a quarter of coupled up Americans say their partner is the polar opposite of them.
And 65% believe that opposites really do attract. Apparently, extroverts prefer introverts. There's a lot of different stats floating in this video.
I don't know if that's true, though. Like, I think if you're an extreme extrovert and an extreme introvert, that's going to lead to disaster. But I do think I think you have to have enough things in common and enough things that are different, and it helps balance. Like, I'm the worrier in my relationship.
Are you?
Gary is the one who says, oh, could we quit worrying about every single eventuality? I'm the one who's like, no, let's think through everything that could possibly go wrong.
See, but that is opposite then. Do you see what I
Well,
mean?
yeah, no, that's the
where
opposite part that's good.
That's
but we have
balance.
so many common things that we've come together on that. But it's good for the balance. Otherwise, I might go off the deep end worrying about stuff.
I do think that extroverts are good with introverts and vice versa. Because if you're two introverts, you're never going to see
You're
them.
never going to go out of the house.
They're not leaving.
That's true.
You know what?
That's true.
They aren't leaving.
Yeah.
They're not going over. They're not hanging out.
But
That's just-
but you and Frank, you're both extroverts. I mean,
would
I feel
say
that way with
so,
us.
But I feel like, what are you doing over there?
Why is there?
Are you doing a monster dance or what?
Oh, I was.
Oh no, do the dance again.
What were you
Our
doing?
director told me, she said, if you keep doing weird things over there, I'm going to take you on camera.
And she did.
I called, I
But
tried to
you
call her
stop
out.
doing the weird thing.
Do
I was
the
doing
weird
the,
thing again.
it's the
People.
cat meme, because you guys were talking about the keyboard earlier. It's the cat, there's a meme, a little GIF where the cat's like typing on the.
Wait a minute, a
Right,
cat
yeah.
does that? I got to see this.
I'll send it to you guys. I was going to do it anyway.
This is becoming unhinged. So what you're saying, Ron, is that what you were doing has nothing to do at all. with what we're
Ron
talking
was
about.
just trying to
Before
attract our
yeah,
director's
I was
attention.
kind of teasing.
He was
Yeah.
he was
Ron-
bored with what we had to say.
Nobody puts baby in the corner, but we're putting Ron in the corner today. You stay over there. Keep to yourself, Ron. I don't know. Yes, Frank and I are both technically extroverts, but I would say as I'm getting a little older, I'm leaning more into the introvert side of things.
Do you think that happens as you get older
Yes, I
in
do.
general to just everyone?
Which is why last weekend I had my weekend of yes.
Yes.
Because I felt like, gosh, it's so good to be cozy at home on the couch.
But when you make the effort to go out, even if you don't feel like it, don't you have a moment like, oh, I'm so glad I did
Well, I
this?
just felt like I had more to talk about. I felt a little bit more excited about the time that I used like what I did
Yeah.
in the weekend instead of just, yeah, we watched a good show, or I did this, or I did a lot of laundry.
Well, you did something memorable that
Yes.
stood out. And I
Yes.
think that makes a difference.
I do too.
All right, based on, we are, I just figured this out, that we're moving on to the Think, Thank, Thunk, which means that after we put Ron in the corner, we're bringing him back in because we need help from Ron
It
now.
sounded like it was going to be a really good segue, though. It sounded like you were
did.
doing a good job.
I was doing a good job
You
right
were
up
doing
until
a good
the end.
job.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right, so this week's
You're right
theme
there.
is Halloween, right,
Yeah.
Ron?
It is. Are you guys ready for the first question? It is a think question. I come once a year bringing chills and cheer, but for some I bring panic, not pumpkins or beer. Ghosts, costumes, and candy cause fright unseen. What do you call a fear of Halloween?
Oh gosh, these are
Oh.
always words that don't make any sense.
You're right, but wait, let's think this through.
Okay.
Well, it ends in phobia.
Right, obviously.
So,
And there's usually an O, because it's like a something
So it's like
phobia.
triskaidekaphobia, which I think
Ophobia.
is like ophobia. So it's
You guys are halfway there.
it's
how about frightophobia?
So close.
Frida. Oh,
Samanophobia.
Samanophobia.
Where's that come from?
Samanophobia. I have no idea.
Sam Hain is a name for the devil. Is that what you just said in my ear?
Why would we call it Satan phobia? Satan-phobia.
Right, I've never heard the Sam Hain before.
Well, speaking about that,
Okay,
probably
all right.
the next question is going to lead into that a little bit. In which country did Halloween originate? And maybe this is how they
Oh,
called.
I think I know this.
Okay.
No, actually, I don't. Wait, I think I might know this.
According to David, you should always go B.
I'm gonna go B.
I'm saying C.
All right, both of you guys are wrong.
Oh!
It is Ireland. Well, I need to look up how they call Satan. Satan. I don't know. Seems so weird to
Sam
be talking
Hain,
about.
I don't know what that was.
All right.
Mine is here. Okay.
Now we're going to go into the thunk. These are rapid fires. Are you guys ready?
Sure.
Okay.
Trick or treat?
Treat.
You know I love a good trick.
Sweet or sour
Sweet.
candy?
Sweet.
Classic horror or funny spooky?
Funny, spooky.
Classic horror.
Carved pumpkins or paint pumpkin?
Carved pumpkins.
Carve.
Love them
Witches
best.
or vampires?
Oh, vampires are so hot. But I do think I'm in my witch era right now, so I'm going to go witches.
I'm gonna say witches too, because I'm all about Wicked.
All right. Haunted house or corn maze?
Oh my gosh.
Corn
Haunted
maze.
House. Are you kidding me? Did you not see Children of the Corn?
Fog machine. Fog machine or a strobe light?
Fog machine.
Fog machine.
All right. And do-it-yourself costume or a store-bought one?
DIY.
Yeah, store-bought. Wow.
Store-bought.
David,
No,
okay,
DIY is so much work.
You're so handy, though.
I know.
That's- I
You know
thought
what? I
both
do
of you
like
guys
using
were
a hot
usually-
glue gun.
I know you do.
Okay, maybe
what are
I'll
the-
switch on
Yeah,
that.
you take the iron out every night. You know.
I do. I iron a shirt every night.
Gold.
What are the little glue dots that Sherry
I know,
uses? We
Sherry
love those
Zappa's
little glue dots.
She's keeping those glue dot people in
She
business.
really is.
All right, Ron, thanks.
Before we move on with the rest of the show, we want to check in one more time on our poll to see if any of you have guessed the theme. Here's how you guys are weighing in. You can see it at the bottom of your screen right now. It seems like...
Oh, most people are thinking it's Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could be right. You know what? We're not going to give away anything right now. We appreciate you voting, though.
This is really just for our maniacal fun that we're having today.
Tune in tomorrow to find out what the answer is. We really cannot wait to share it with you. All right, coming up today, though, the PTL Halloween Parade marches on. Where on the map could your pet pictures take us today? Word has it, we're going to the Midwest.
Plus, we're celebrating our heartwarming friendship more than 50 years in the making. We'll show you how two Steel City staples are taking care of Pittsburgh kids and taking care of you, too, with a free car.
What?
Yes.
All right, but first, it's the day before Halloween, and things are really getting spooky around here. So, who better to send to a haunted house than Daisy? Be careful, Daisy. We're going to see her live reaction to all the scares coming up. Daisy, you're braver than us. You can do this.
Today is Thursday, October 30th. It says just one more day until Halloween, but we prefer sleeps.
Yes, one more
One more sleep. We'll be right back. It's the day before Halloween, and something strange is happening out in the fields near Cranberry Township.
There's a certain chill in the air, and if you listen closely, you might just hear the groans of the undead.
We sent Daisy J to investigate because, quite frankly, we didn't want to. We like to keep things interesting around here, at least for you, Daisy. So you are venturing out into the unknown. What have you found?
Of course, David and Heather, they send the girl who is deathly afraid of clowns to experience the Zombies of the Corn compound, which definitely has several attractions, including this really creepy one here. And I'm here with Deborah, who her and her husband Ryan run this place. And you guys have been doing this for 13 years, scaring the bejesus out of people.
Absolutely. We've got people that come in from all over, and they say they come back every year. But we've really got 5 attractions out here.
Okay.
And they're all rated 1 to 4. So the target shoot, where you get to shoot live target zombies, that's our big draw.
Oh, yeah. So people that like paintball, they can,
yes, you can shoot them, and they can't shoot you back, so everybody loves that.
Yeah.
But the other ones are all rated, and this one's only rated 2, Daisy, so even you should be able to handle this.
Even a scaredy cat like me. Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I know that this is the 3D Funhouse, correct?
Yes.
And typically people do wear these 3D glasses, but just for safety purposes, so that I don't run into walls or whatever, I'm going to take them off. And of course, you guys at home can't really experience them with the 3D glasses through the television anyways, but okay.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay,
I
here we
really
go.
want to know if our camera guy, Sean, is ready, because I don't know. I just don't like being scared at all. And
I'm with you.
So I might be grabbing you if that's okay. Ooh, this is a cool room. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Can
in
I
3D,
see?
it definitely makes a difference.
Yes.
With the glasses on.
Yes. And all of the moving parts, and especially these clowns. Ugh.
I
We
know.
were talking about it earlier. I don't know how clowns that were so cute and cuddly turned into these creepy. It's all it. It's all because of it,
I
right?
think so. A lot of people
Pennywise.
are afraid of clowns.
There he is,
But
Pennywise.
nobody touches you, so that's the
Okay.
good news. You know,
Okay.
you can't get touched,
All right. So,
but you can get scared.
so of course it's 9 o'clock in the morning. So there's a lot more actors and stuff at night.
Oh,
but
yeah.
in the meantime, there's some fun features.
So you
right?
got to push these buttons, or
Oh,
at least
okay.
a couple
Push
of
my
them.
buttons.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Sorry for you guys at home. That was probably pretty loud, but okay. So there's a lot of like creepy things like that. Now, I don't like these at all.
Well, they're
These-
just.
Okay, jump scare number 1.
you're doing
okay.
good.
Oh
You're
my
doing
God.
good.
Look, now I'm like holding on for dear life. Okay. So we are going
The
down
best
this
is
creepy
yet to
hall.
come.
Oh boy. Don't have to tell me that, Deborah. I don't want to be warned about any. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is that?
So now we're coming into the real clown part.
Oh, my worst nightmare. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. And I don't know if you at home can see like distorted clowns.
Clowns
and they're
and
like
mirrors.
moving. So
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a real person. Okay, it's just because he's hung by a string. I thought it was like really, oh my God. Okay, there's like way too many clowns and there's like balloons everywhere, which of course, you know, from it, they all float down here, Georgie, right? That's like the
There's
creepy
definitely
part.
a lot more clowns than there are you. You're definitely overwhelmed
Okay.
here.
And then there's a big Pennywise up there too. That's creepy. Okay, Deborah. Well, I think that we pretty much have made it through at least the majority of it. We've got to send it back to David and Heather because we don't want to give it all away, but I know that this is like definitely the place to go. They're still open.
Oh,
One
David.
last
more.
Just
Oh,
one
David,
more.
I feel bad for you.
That was really brave
I'm
of you,
speechless.
Daisy.
I can't.
I don't know how you do an interview while also being scared for your life.
It's true. Yes,
a little
they
hard
got
to
her
do.
just a couple times. They're really good too.
Nailed it. You nailed it. There are just 2 more chances to experience Zombies of the Corn, although it might be called Clown of the Corn. I don't know. Might need to change the name. Tomorrow and Saturday, a link to their site can be found on PittsburghTodayLive.com. All right, if your idea of a fright night is curling up with popcorn and a spooky movie instead of facing the monsters like Daisy just did, you're in luck. Row House Cinema is rolling out a full-on Halloween movie marathon. We'll tell you what chills and thrills are hitting the big screen in today's Weekend Guide.
And up next, it's an annual tradition for 2 Pittsburgh staples. In fact, they've been together since these were the music maker of choice. Yep, the year was 1979, and a friendship, a beautiful one, was born. We're going to tell you what it is and how you could score a set of new wheels because of it.
Good morning, friends, and welcome to the waterfront Eaton Park. I'm with our friend Smiley because they are about to kick off the annual Caring for Kids campaign with Neighborhood Ford Store in Eaton Park. Is that right, Smiley? Oh my gosh, how do we find out about it? Oh my gosh, it's Trina DeMarco from Eaton Park and Joey Thurby from Neighborhood Ford Store. Trina, such an exciting time. You guys are kicking off the Caring for Kids campaign. Tell us all about it.
Katie, this is one of our favorite traditions at Eaton Park Hospitality Group. We've been fundraising for local children's hospitals since 1979.
Amazing.
In that time frame, we've raised more than $12 million, and the majority of that has benefited our very first partner, UPMC Children's Hospital, and the Free Care Fund.
Such a wonderful institution. We are so lucky to have them and your support. And Joey Thurby, Neighborhood Ford Store, donates the car every year.
It's amazing. When the Caring for Kids program kicks off, the Neighborhood Ford Store dealers get so excited. It's tradition. It kicks off the holiday season, but it also lets us give back to the community. It brings the community together, and you can have a little bit of fun too, because you're taking a chance to win a beautiful brand new 25 Ford Bronco.
Oh, thanks so much, Smiley. Joey, this is awesome. Tell us about this Ford Bronco.
So this is the 25 Ford Bronco Big Ben.
What does that mean?
Okay, so the Big Ben is the model that comes with the GOAT modes that go over any terrain. It also has the removable top that you can put up, put down. And the cool part about this vehicle is you can get it in any color. We make the race red, we have white. We will have all the colors on displays at all the Eaton Parks throughout the area.
So then, and the winner gets to pick their own color?
Yeah, the winner can pick the color that they want. It's really cool to see it in different, in different colors.
Right.
But the vehicle itself is it's actually for families. It's also for sports people.
Right.
It's just made for everybody wants this vehicle.
It's got
And
something
guess
for
what?
everybody.
Somebody can win it.
Beautiful. Now, Trina, this will be at participating Eaton Parks throughout the region, but how does somebody get involved in the raffle?
Sure, we'll have this vehicle on display at these Eaton Park locations right outside. You can't miss it from November 4th until December 13th, with the winning ticket being selected, as Joey mentioned, on December 17th. So all you'll need to do as a guest is come on in and buy a $2 chance to win.
$2 ticket can get you this beautiful vehicle, also giving you the peace of mind and knowing that you've contributed to our local children's hospital. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for kicking off this campaign with us. We wish you guys the best of luck. Smiley, couldn't have done it without you. Thanks for being here. Head on down to your local Eaton Park and maybe you can go home with one of these Broncos.
All right, thanks, Katie. Well, tickets for this year's Ford Bronco Big Bend raffle are only $2 each, and they do benefit the neighborhood Ford store in Eaton Park's Caring for Kids campaign. The winner will be drawn on December 17th at UPMC Children's Hospital during the KDKA Free Care Fund Telethon, a day we always look forward to.
We love that night so much. Thank you to the neighborhood Ford store for sponsoring today's trip to Eaton Park. To learn more about the 34th annual Caring for Kids campaign and the Free Care Fund, just go to PittsburghTodayLive.com. You've made your guesses on what will be for Halloween, are you right? Tune in tomorrow at 9 to find out. But before that, we're going to give you a look at what you can expect for tomorrow's Halloween Spooktacular.
And just ahead, some KDKA employees recently turned a staff meeting into a volunteer opportunity. They took a trip to Duquesne to see how Pittsburgh is coming together to help our neighbors put food on the table for the holidays.
The rain is here. Can we cast a spell to make it disappear before trick or treat? Ron's putting his potion together in the cauldron to see what magic he can create.
All right, I am no meteorologist, but I pay attention when Ron talks.
Were you going to say it's raining outside?
No,
Okay.
no. Although, yeah, I do state the obvious sometimes. No, what I've noticed is normally the rain goes this way on your radar.
Left to right.
Yeah, and this time it's going this way,
Yes.
like it's coming up from the south.
South to north.
South to north.
Yes, it is.
So what's happening out there, Ron?
And at times later on today, we're actually going to see the rain. Get this, it's going to be coming from the east to the west. So it's going to be coming completely opposite of where it is. Normally when you see these southerly flows, you have some warmer air that's moving into place. And that's why one of the reasons why we're still going to get into the 50s today, even with all the rain showers around. We are seeing a couple of breaks in the rain right now, more developing. You see this rain around the Charleston area? This will be our next round of widespread rain. It's expected to start to arrive right as we're heading into the afternoon. We could potentially see, even though we're not seeing anything right now, a couple of rumbles on the leading edge of that as the rain arrives. We probably have about another quarter, maybe upwards of 0.35 of an inch of rain to go before we're finally starting to kind of wrap up this event. A couple of rumbles this afternoon. That's all we're looking at. Let's take a look at the temperatures this hour. 47 in Pittsburgh this hour. High temperature tomorrow, 49 degrees. I want to quickly get into your trick-or-treat forecast and just kind of show you temperatures into the mid-40s. That witch right there, man, she just keeps jumping out. Give me a little jump scare here or there. Temperatures back into the 50s, guys, for the weekend. But tomorrow night, windy, cool. It's going to be damp. You're going to want to keep the kids on the hard concrete and not letting them cut through on the grass.
Okay,
Yeah.
but jackets.
Jackets too, unfortunately, or at least long sleeves.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
That's fun.
Thanks, Ron.
guys.
That's fun. That's fun. All right, this really is fun. You sent them, we collected them. We're talking about your pet pictures. So many, hundreds in fact, emailed to PTL. We are showing off more of your furry friends in costume coming up next. All right, we have really loved getting pictures of your pets dressed up for Halloween. We got several hundred submissions, and as we were going through them, we learned that many of you are watching us from out of state, sometimes out of the country, on Paramount Plus or CBS News Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh pride knows no bounds. Of course, we got pictures from everywhere in Western PA too, from Uniontown all the way up to Erie. So without further ado, let the Halloween parade continue.
All right, first up today is Duke, aka Super Dog. Daisy, aka Cinderella, is also there. They belong to Norma from Connellsville. Like, let's wait for Daisy.
We gotta see Daisy. Come on, Daisy.
All right, Duke is taking up all the airtime. Duke.
Well, that's what Superman does.
Okay.
He is a superhero.
Well, trust us, Daisy's there somewhere.
Okay.
Yes.
Next up, we have Buddy in his lobster costume, taken to Jefferson Hospital, where he is a therapy dog. Of course, look at that face. How could you just not melt and relax when you see that little lobster coming in? This is sent in by Janice from West Mifflin.
What a difference those dogs make,
I
too.
know.
All right, here is Gracie the Greyhound, and she's posing as, what else? A Greyhound bus. Get it? Look how cute.
Of
Don't let her expression fool you. She loves dressing up and is a real furry fashionista, we're told. She belongs to CJ from Indiana, PA.
And now we have another pup who watches us from out of state. This is Bowline. She and her mom, Kayla, live in Evansville, Indiana.
Oh, no kidding.
Bowline is dressed up as the old maid from the popular card game. I was just playing this with Rocco.
No kidding.
You know, the funny thing, when you play old maid with just 2 people, you kind of know who's going to win. The costume, this one won her best costume at her vet school.
She's looking great.
Yeah.
All right, and remember on Monday when we showed you Cletus, the bearded dragon, as a cowboy? Well, he's not the only festive bearded dragon in town, no. May we introduce you to Steve. He's dressed up as a pumpkin, and he has the inspiration for his costume to his right there. He belongs to Beverly, and they live in Irwin. Hey, Steve.
You know, if I had a bearded dragon, I would probably also keep them dressed in costume all the time so you could find them.
That's true.
Right?
Yes, they would show up much easier that way.
I feel like they're stealthy, you know? Stealth?
Stealth-like.
Lee?
Oh, look at
Stealth-like.
this.
There we go.
Oh, boy.
Last for today, we have Sweet Beebs the snake.
Sweet
Beebs
Beebs.
looks like he's ready for a fiesta with his Mexican sombrero on for this year's Halloween festivities. He belongs to Wendy, and they live in Ross River.
How do they keep the little sombrero on his head? Does it go,
like,
is there a band?
Oh, is it a glue dot from Sherry Zabin?
It's a glue dot. No, do not glue things to your pets.
We don't advise.
All right.
Not at all.
All in all, the PTL Halloween Parade took us to 11 different states all across the country.
Alaska, California, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, a bunch of times in New York and Maryland, South Carolina, Florida. So we made a handy map to show you because actually this brought a lot of pride for us too, that the show is reaching so many people.
Absolutely. I mean, really, the fact that people are tuning in from this far away, some of them have Pittsburgh connections, maybe they grew up here. Some of them may not have it at all. They just stumbled upon us and they tune in every day. And we just want to say thank you, and thank you for sharing the pictures. We even had a submission from the Middle East this year.
I know.
So you can watch us from anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world really, on Paramount Plus. Just go to the live TV tab and then click local and then go to Pittsburgh and voila.
Or you can log on to cbsnewspittsburgh.com at 9 a.m. for the live stream. It is right there on the page.
All right, up next, we're showing you how some local kids got creative to raise money for the KDKA-TV Turkey Fund. Let's just say they are change makers in action. And we hear some strategy that was at play. Find out how when PTL comes right back.
Good morning, friends, and welcome to the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank. It's that time of year. The Turkey Fund fundraising is in full force, and we are with our friends from PNC and KDKA today for a volunteer day at the food bank. Jim Valoris from PNC. Jim, you guys are always so supportive and helpful with raising money, but we're also putting you guys to work today.
This is a great day. The employees from PNC, along with the KDK employees, we're here helping the community, and that's what Pittsburghers do. They help each other, right? So besides money, you know, we're still collecting money for the KDK Turkey Fund in our branches. Again, we'll match, but the volunteerism, helping people, it has been so gratifying seeing the smiles on people. They're thanking us, and I'm like, well, no, we need to help you. It's been great.
Wonderful. Lindsay, this is such a great partnership between KDKA and PNC. What does it mean to the sales team and our other KDKA colleagues that can come out today?
Absolutely. You know, food insecurity affects so many people in our community, so it's incredibly important to give back and volunteer when you can at places like the food bank. It supports a great cause. There's so much, you know, going on in the world right now, and it really gives people an opportunity to give back.
When you have a chance to come down and volunteer here, it is so impressive, right? I mean, I remember the first time I stepped into this beautiful facility, I was blown away by the operation.
Absolutely, and it really empowers people to feel like they're taking ownership of things in a way that makes it feel like you're going through a normal grocery store experience, and that's so incredibly important to give people that sense of pride in what they're doing.
We also have Charla from the food bank here. Charla, what's it like to have so many volunteers showing up on a day like today?
You know, it's incredible. Volunteers are the heartbeat of the food bank's mission. So we really could not do the work that we do out in the community without the help of our volunteers. So volunteers really power our mission day to day and absolutely year round.
Speaking of powering your mission, I know maybe it sounds cliche to say there's never been more need than right now, but what are you guys experiencing and how do you convey how important it is to continue to support you guys?
You know, right now is we're experiencing the highest need that we've had in our history. So things were so dire at the height of COVID. We have actually surpassed the need at the height of COVID right now. So folks are just struggling to really stretch their resources to make ends meet. So that's where our programs come in to help supplement and stretch those food budgets a bit further.
What is the best advice that you have for somebody who may be considering coming here to the food bank for support, but isn't necessarily sure how to go about it?
Yeah, it's really hard to ask for help, and we acknowledge that and know that. But really, that is why we are here. So I encourage folks to encourage their friends and neighbors who they know are struggling to get connected with a program, come out to the food bank, visit one of our partners. That's really the need that we fill in the community, and we encourage people to take those steps.
Volunteering at the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank is just one of the many ways that you can give back to our neighbors in need. And as you can see all the ways to donate, we just showed them on the screen to the KDKA-TV Turkey Fund, and we want you to check that out.
Absolutely. In fact, schools all over the area have started coming up with fun and creative ways on how to give back through the KDKA-TV Turkey Fund.
So last week, students in kindergarten through 5th grade at Liberty Elementary in Shadyside gathered together for a friendly competition called the Penny Wars.
This is so cool. It was classroom against classroom to see who could raise the most money for the Turkey Fund. Pennies and dollar bills counted as positive points, and silver coins like nickels and dimes counted as negative points.
And students could sabotage another grade by adding silver coins to their rival classroom's jar to help their own grade climb to first place. So there was lots of competition.
Look at that cold hard cash there. As you can see, the kids had a lot of fun. And they raised also a lot of money for the Turkey Fund while they were at it.
In the end, we ended up raising $1,000.67, which is really a lot. At first, we didn't think we were going to make it, but Liberty School, they banded together and they did it.
Okay, future public speaker.
Yes.
That's a nice chunk of change. That little cutie is part of the school's leadership group called the Liberty Envoys. They come up with fun ways to give back to the community. And when they heard about the Turkey Fund, they said, let's go all out. We love that.
Absolutely. I love seeing kids in schools get involved in this. Now, if your school or business is doing something special with the KDKA-TV Turkey Fund, we want to know all about it. Just email us at ptl@kdka.com. We would love to feature it right here on our show.
Think you can handle a haunted house? David, I know your answer to this.
I don't know.
How about one that's actually haunted?
No.
A former elementary school in Connellsville turns into a terrifying attraction every Halloween. We're getting a sneak peek at the frights waiting inside in today's Weekend Guide. That's coming up next.
It's a frightfully fun weekend in Pittsburgh. Ghosts, ghouls, and good times everywhere you turn.
Here to guide us through all the haunted happenings is Sean Collier with his Weekend Guide. Sean, you were starting off with something really terrifying. This is your time of year. This is where you shine. We are shaking in our boots over here, but please tell us what we can expect this weekend.
But a spooky movie is for everyone.
Sure.
That's not just for us dedicated Halloween aficionados. You can go to Row House Cinema in Lawrenceville and get a safe on-screen fright. Maybe you're from It from 2017.
No.
You're seeing a little bit here. Might be too scary for you.
Yes.
I did love that movie. I think they nailed it with that one. Plenty besides. They're showing Halloween. They're showing Night of the Living Dead for a bit of Pittsburgh flair. They're showing The Crow this evening. A lot of great Halloween-appropriate movies tonight and tomorrow. And they are still working on opening up Row House Hollywood in Dormont, the rebuilt Hollywood theater.
They're taking that over.
They are in their soft opening. We're about a week away from their grand opening. They will have a few. They're showing Night of the Living Dead and Rocky Horror Picture Show, so you can get an early look at the Hollywood in Dormont this weekend as well.
That's great to know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
All right, the Pittsburgh Symphony keeps coming up with so many creative things that they're doing, and this is another example.
And I don't only love terrifying things, I love Looney Tunes as well. And so does the Pittsburgh Symphony. And more importantly, Bugs Bunny loves a concert hall. You can picture him doing Rabbit of Seville or What's Opera Doc or Baton Bunny, and you will see all of those and more 16 Looney Tunes classic shorts on the screen above the Heinz Hall stage, while the symphony provides the music. The music in Looney Tunes shorts is so good.
It really is.
So good.
And you're going to see that live and in action. Great all ages trip to Heinz Hall. And yes, if you go tomorrow night on Halloween night, come in costume. There's a costume contest and Halloween treats as well.
What a fun idea.
So, you know, we have these like makeshift haunted houses that you can go through, these haunts, but then there are places that are truly haunted, or at least that's what experts say.
Legend says.
Legend. Maybe we should say legend
Yes.
and not experts.
Rumor has
Are there
it.
experts in the haunted realm?
We'll stick
Well,
with
there
legend.
are, you know, paranormal investigators and such. But according to legend, Crawford School of Terror is housed in a real haunted former elementary school in Connellsville. I am going there tomorrow night. This is my Halloween activity.
Ooh.
So I will prepare to be scared on a cold Halloween evening. I should warn you, they go extreme for Halloween weekend. Friday night is the normal haunted attraction, but with the lights off. They give you a little glow stick for your group.
Oh, really?
And you like lead with your glow stick through the haunt.
Oh,
and so
Sean,
it's
you're brave.
It's
Look at
all
him smiling.
Oh
Look
no,
how
I love
excited he
this.
is.
I love this. Saturday is actually their more extreme attraction. If you remember, you know, more of an immersive thing. Like the Scare House used to have the basement that was the more over the top. You need to sign a waiver. You need to be 18. That is only for me and people like me on Saturday. But Friday night, just a lot of fun in the dark at Crawford School of Terror.
You have a task of 15 seconds to tell us about your last thing.
Saturday night, I will be at the Carnegie of Homestead Music Hall for a screening of The Princess Bride, and I'm honored to be hosting a Q&A with Carrie Elwes, Wesley himself, the Dread Pirate Roberts himself, immediately after the film. Such an iconic performer, such a great movie. I am honored to be a part of it, and looking
I wish we
forward
could
to it.
get him on the show.
I know.
That would be so good.
The number of, we don't have time, the number of great roles and great movies he's a part of. I'm
Yeah.
thrilled to be doing it. That's Saturday in Homestead.
Good stuff, Sean. Thank you so much.
All right, remember, you can catch Sean's Weekend Guide each Thursday right here on PTL and in Pittsburgh Magazine online.
We're actually not stopping there. We have one more weekend event we want to tell you about.
All right, so Blondie had a heart of glass, but Washington County has a whole fairground full. The Duncan and Miller 50th Antiques and Collectibles Sale is happening this weekend in Washington, PA. It's basically a playground for anybody who loves vintage finds, mid-century furniture or glassware that's so elegant it could have been sipped by Gatsby himself.
Their museum has been at it for 5 decades, so yeah, they know a thing or two about uncovering gems. Head to Washington County Fairgrounds Saturday and Sunday and get ready to say, oh, it's vintage, too many times. We'll be right back with a look at what we have planned for tomorrow's show. All right, that's all the time that we have for today. Be sure to watch tomorrow at 9 because it's the PTL Halloween Spooktacular. A world-famous mystifier is joining us live. We'll see what he conjures up.
Plus, we will show you how a local bakery is going all out for All Hallows Eve.
And something is afoot. Mischief is taking over the PTL studios. There's a thief in our midst, and we're going to see if we can crack the case.
So Ron, Daisy, Mikey, Boaz, they're all going to be here too. And it just so happens that I will be challenging Heather to a duel with swords.
Is this why you just told me your sword is coming in tonight?
Yes, Amazon's delivering it this afternoon.
Oh, no. Find out why. I hope so, too, when we make our big costume reveal tomorrow at 9 on KDKA and again on KDKA+.
I think it's funny, you know what will be and you're still surprised. Make it a great day, Pittsburgh.